So far, Rachel. You like it? I'm talking. Okay.
This is recording? Yeah, go.
There you go, take one. Right, Rachel asked me to talk about tonight's food, and we're having pesto and pasta. This is the pesto in a bottle we got on the plane free. Yeah. Now Rachel, I've got it sussed. Tonight we had onions and garlic, which we fried in the basil drenched oil of the pesto stuff, along with some sun-dried toms, and then we put them to one side in this bowl over here. Can you zoom in on the bowl? Look, there we go. There's the bowl. So that's our pesto. Oh, and bacon as well. Pesto, bacon and onions. Yep, that's one thing. And then, come back onto me. Then, separately, we boil some water, and we've got pesto, and they actually aren't shit-take mushrooms.
They're not pesto, it's pasta.
Pasta. We've got pasta, and they aren't shit-takes, they're porcini, so they're wok mushrooms rather than Japanese. Yeah? And that's all boiling away there quite nicely. It's quite cold here, that's why I'm wearing a jacket. And when that's boiled, we're going to put the onions and bacon back in the pan, slop in some pesto in this bottle we got free, and then stir it up and eat it, and that's it. In the meantime, we've got red wine, and we had absinthe at 5 o'clock, which is yard arm. Okay, Rachel, where are we?
We're on Razorback Ridge.
You like it here? Doing a full 360 here. So here's looking back the way we came. This is coming back to Linear Valley. And over top of that valley, the very far end there, is Hugh Gorge Junction. It's an unknown river going flowing through there. Coming back to my current wife with her clothes off. Hi Rachel.
Hello.
How do you like the view?
Thank you.
You on? You on?
Yeah.
There we go. Welcome, and we're here in, where are we?
Birthday
Waterhole Junction, and we're doing our dinner tribe, which I tell you about when I eat. So, the core of this film, I think, this is made of pasta. Anyway, this is one large mugful of couscous. I need to mix that with one large mugful of water. We've got plenty of time left. Inside this bag, you'll note, be prepared with a stock cube inside, so that we can actually flavour the water beforehand. Right, that's the core of the meal. Separately, we've got some surprise beans, and the surprise is they actually are quite edible. We've also got some dried bunions I call them, dried bunions, big bunions, with some sun-dried toms, bunions, yeah, big bunions, sun-dried toms. That'll go in at the same time as the dried beans. And last but not least, the protein in this meal comes from a packet of salmon rushdie. Yeah, this is Mediterranean style salmon rushdie, which hopefully adds more flavour to it. That's basically it. This is our third night so far. This is the last big meal we're carrying, and tomorrow we're back to porridge and... Okay, so I'm on the north side of Brinkley Bluff. Another one of these god-awful panoramas. is looking east down the MacDonald Ranges to where we came from. Razorback. West that was. Turning towards the north, there's great plains and ghost gums in the river valleys. But apart from that, not a lot. And so I'm turning to the east towards Alice. You see here some great campsites up here. It'd be a brilliant place to come and camp. And finally back round to see what Rachel's doing. She's waving and saying hello. That's good.
Go.
You ready? Okay.
Yeah, go.
Right. Hello, good evening and welcome to the fourth night of our night in the bush. We are now at Stanley Chasm. Please pan round, Rachel. This is the first evening we've had where we've been near a road.
Toilet block.
So you can go for a stiff one. Brit's campers over here. We've also got a young guy that doesn't want to invite for dinner. Just living in a tent down there.
I'm worried we haven't got enough.
Starving by himself. This is the third or fourth dinner tribe we've got, where I wax lyrical about our food. This evening we're on.
Really try not to eat your balls this time.
Yeah, I'll try not to eat your balls this time. This evening we're on the food under my fingernails. No, we're on South African Malay curry. Here's the packet here, which I'll hold up to you. South African Malay curry. We bought this from the deli in Manly, and spur of the moment thing. It's very yellow. Now, to go with that, we've pre-cut. Can you zoom in here, please, Rack? Yeah. We've pre-cut some onions. There's the pre-cut onions. Those have been fried in oil. Now, unfortunately, at this refueling stop, we've gone long batteries and short fuel. So if you've got batteries for a torch, we've got plenty of batteries for the torch. Fuel to cook on, a bit tight. Hence, we've gone the Dutch oven. The Dutch oven's not where you bend over. Anyway, it's not what you might think. The Dutch oven is you boil up the pot and then put it. I'm putting my choice of garment as a 99 City Surf t-shirt. Put it in a garment, keep it warm, and let the food cook. We've pre-cooked the rice. The rice is staying warm in Rachel's down jacket pocket. And in the meantime, we've got. There we go. Okay, put it back right. Keep it warm. In the meantime, under my hat, thank you. Put it back on again. We've got the vegetables. Now we have got kumara here, potato. Oh, it's nice and warm there. And carrot. Now this has been boiled up and has been waiting now for a quarter of an hour, and we're going to see whether it's soft or still bullet hard. And Rack is the person to do that, so can I take the camera? Okay, Rack, you have a poke in there and just see what you think.
Overdone.
Overdone?
Yeah.
Bloody marvellous.
Hang on. You want it out underwater a bit then.
Trouble with Rack, you see she eats half the bloody food in tasting it.
Done. Carrot gone.
So that's good. Okay, so I can drain this and then we'll put it together. And we'll come back after this short break with our finished South African curry. The only thing we're missing out are poppadoms. Could you hold a packet, Rack? Poppadoms? No, we've got naans bread. They're going to work quite nicely. There's Sharwood's naans, Pathak's naans, poppadoms, Sharwood's poppadoms, we're going to skip on the fuel on the grounds of fuel. I haven't got enough fuel for that, but we have got some Merlot wine that we can't talk about because you need a permit to buy it over here. Yeah. Okay, that's it. We'll come back when this meal is constructed.
Action.
Hello, good evening and welcome to our 5th meal in our series of 6. I'll just take my sunglasses off.
No, leave them on.
Okay. Tonight we're back to an old favourite. Now we haven't done this for some time. We'll start off, before we introduce that, we'll start off here on the Dutch oven. This is a great Dutch oven rack, this one here, Dutch oven. A great success from last night's South African curry. Doing it again in there. We've got some dried peas and some porcini mushrooms that are drying out, rehydrating. On top, we're actually taking the trouble to cut up a sun-dried tom along with some fresh garlic, and that's going in there to give it some kind of flavour. Now the core of this meal, and I think we're light on the core, but the core of this meal is something that we used to have ages ago when we first went camping. They used to buy me up tighter than a can of Builder's foam. It's pasta, cheesy pasta, yeah? Rack's saying no, it's not. It's chicken and mushroom pasta, yeah? We've got mushroom but no chicken, so it's basically mushroom pasta. We're also lacking the half a pound of cubed skinless chicken breast fillet, milk and other various ingredients, but never mind. The idea here is that we'll boil this up and see how it goes. I expect tomorrow morning to be very hungry, and also not to need the loo. Good night.
And action.
We going?
Yep, we're going.
Hello, good evening and welcome to our 6th night out, our last night out. Tomorrow we get picked up by Simpson's Gap, and I'm personally looking forward to a beer and a nice fat steak. However, in the meantime we're cooking.
Where are we? Where are we?
We're actually just east of Mulga Creek. So today was a short day. Should have been 4 hours in the guidebook. We arrived at Mulga Creek at about 12 o'clock. Had lunch there. Picked up some water, 8 litres of water, and we carried on and we walked probably about another K. So we're in a creek bed amongst the ghost gums, and we're probably about about 1 mile from Mulga Creek.
What are we eating tonight?
So tonight we're pushing back virgin territory. The core of this meal is textured soya protein, TVP mince, that we found in the alternative section of Coles in Manly. We've never actually had it before, but we're trying to make a chilli. So we bought some Old El Paso chili mix, looks quite promising. We've also got the standard porcini mushrooms, which are currently in the pan. To get things kicked off, we bought some rice. So we had a large mug full of rice, and we've cooked that in a Dutch oven, and we've now got it in our pockets. I've got a bag of rice, and Rack, as we'll see now, also has a bag of rice. Yeah? So those are keeping warm, and I've put them in our hats, put them in our pockets. The idea here is that next up we've got some water on the boil that's just still going. I'll give it a quick pump. We've got some water on the boil here. We've got our textured protein. That's going in there along with the chili con carne mix. Stir it up.
Sun-dried toms.
Oh, sun-dried toms go in last.
Garlic.
Garlic, that goes in last. Look.
Tomato paste.
That goes in last. And then we stir everything up. Dutch oven it and just leave it for a quarter of an hour to try and cook.
And
in the meantime, the wine is looking quite sad. We're down, I think, to one good size glass. I'm quite a skilled feeler of wine. Terrible nose, but good feel, good body. We're down to the last gasp of wine, so that's going to be us, and we've killed off Dr. Jekyll's absence as well. So end of the alcohol, which is all coming together since the last day of our trip. Anything else? Shall I scratch my nuts for you?
Oh, gone.